What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo. Today we're going to talk about Ultron. And Ultron is a character that, a lot of people seem to be pretty disappointed with, and that includes myself. And it's not because he isn't strong, and it's not because this uniform isn't a god tier upgrade for him. It really is an insane upgrade. I mean, he is very, very strong compared to what he was, right? But he was just complete shite. And, the reason people expected so much from this character is the fact that, well, he's Infinity Ultron. I mean, look what he did in the What If stories. He's got all the Infinity Stones, but I mean, we had a character that had all the Infinity Stones before in Thanos that wasn't really all that great for World Boss. Actually, Ultron's a lot better, but I mean, it is some years later now. Obviously, we got power creep, right? So we expect characters to be stronger, and it's just a bummer, right? I told all of you that I was going to test this guy in high levels of World Boss, like without a reforced CTP to see how well he could do. And the truth is, guys, he's pretty much just like he's a strong character, but he really needs to be a little bit stronger to shine. There's a lot of things about the character that's kind of a caveat to him, but at the same time, he is a pretty fun character to play, and he is a very easy character to play, and he's super, super proc friendly. You pretty much can land the proc every single time with this character, so that might go a long way for players. And he's a completely free to play character. Now, the other thing that's kind of sucks about him is he's a universal villain. Well, there's another universal villain in this game that's actually pretty godly, and that's Loki. Free to play character that you can easily level up. So a lot of people that already have Loki, they're not really going to be interested in Ultron. They're just not. They're going to be like, why would I have this guy? I don't really need him because I already have Loki. That's kind of the truth of it. But Ultron is, in my opinion, much more proc friendly than Loki. I'm not saying he's stronger than Loki. I'm just saying he's much more proc friendly. I mean, as far as his build, he's got almost 51,000 energy attack, and that's with his leadership. He has almost max attack speed. His crit rate's at 47%, max critical damage. He has max ignore defense, close enough anyways, and max skill cooldown, right? And of course, he's got the machine tag, right? And he just has mythic energy attack Uru's arm, right? I haven't put anything else on the character. And as far as the skills, they're all at 6. Now, his tier 3 is really the moneymaker. It just does a lot of damage. I see some people comparing him to Hela, to where, Hela really didn't do that much damage on her basic skills or her regular skills, but she does a lot in her tier 3. I don't think Ultron's to that extreme. I mean, he does do some pretty decent damage with his regular skills, and his tier 3 does do good damage, but it doesn't do as good damage as Hela. So it doesn't have the 100% accumulate damage whenever you do the tier 3. It's not that powerful, but it is pretty damn powerful. His passive, the ignore target dodge rate, the decreased damage received, is really, really nice, especially for a villain, because villains, there are no ignore dodge strikers for villains whenever, you're facing Null and Mephisto, except for, having a leadership in Proxima. And you don't want to use Proxima's leadership with Ultron because you want to have Ultron's leadership that's increased 55% to himself, right? Or machine types, or technokinetic allies, right? So that's kind of a bummer. I mean, his passive does give him a 30% increase of heal, which is nice, the critical damage, the increased guaranteed critical rate, and, that does symbolize rage. It really does, and it does make it a lot easier to level up this character, but he isn't going to be an AVX meta. Loki is still the king. He's still stronger than Ultron. Now, I mean, if you don't have Loki, and you're building Ultron, then you could absolutely use him for, Universal Villain Day. But there are other characters as well. I mean, he's just a cheap version because he is free to play. And again, if you don't have Loki, and you want to play him instead of Loki, then I guess that'd be okay. And then the fifth skill, he does have a nice critical rate buff by 20%. That's nice. And the all attack buff by 35%. And then the fourth skill, does give him a nice little all defense down, paralysis, and a good 30% recovery heal, which is really sweet. The 3 seconds invincibility is nice, but I really wish that invincibility was longer. He gets knocked back by Null quite a bit, and it's extremely annoying, man. It really, really sucks. Why give him a 3-second invincibility? I mean, it's Infinity Ultron. Seriously, you couldn't give him 5 seconds? Come on, Netmarble. I mean, I feel like the character is pretty incomplete, and he does have accumulation, and that's nice, but unfortunately it's just 0.5%. This is like, I really feel like this character is incomplete. He should have had a higher accumulation. I think he got shafted a little bit. I mean, I know he's strong. He's strong, but he just isn't strong enough, right? He's just another character that we got to use reforged CTPs on if we want to push any kind of world boss, right? It just sucks. I mean, once again, we're back to the reforged crap. right? Which a lot of players just aren't interested in. The immunity on his second skill is nice. I mean, that's cool, right? And as far as his rotation, guys, I mean, it's gravy train. It's awesome, right? You can literally go 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, and you can cancel skills super easy. And he doesn't do any residual hits to charge the proc up quickly or to use the proc, right? And just do it again. 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, tier 3. It's simple. I mean, he just goes right into skills, no problem. That's one thing that's freaking amazing about him. But something that sucks is this. This movement speed is abysmal. Ultron is fast. Why is he so slow? Why is he like a damn turtle? I don't understand this, Netmarble. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. You couldn't give him better movement speed? That alone for me would make me not want to play the character, because what's going to end up happening is I'm going to have to switch the character over and over to try to avoid certain attacks from World Boss Legend, and that sucks. And then we have a fully awakened overdrive set, and we do have a CTP of destruction, and this is just with 180% proc, guys. This is just a regular CTP of destruction. It's not a mighty, it's not a reforge. I wanted to show you the kind of damage he does with a regular CTP, and I decided to put a CTP of destruction to give him the immunity guard break so he doesn't get guard broken. That crap is really, really annoying, although he will do more damage with the CTP of energy. But a problem the character has is he doesn't do a lot of hits. I mean, he really doesn't do a lot of hits. Even combining the 4 and the 5 and the tier 3, he needs to do more so he can really take advantage of having the extra chain hit damage that the uniform is giving, this 15%, right? That would help. And then the increased basic damage by 40% when attacking machine characters without skills. I mean, it's just wacky, and really Netmarble needs to be a little bit more clear about what this actually means. But regardless of what it means, he's a very, very strong character. Honestly, I think for newer players, especially players that don't have Loki, he'd be a good pickup. But for a veteran, for people that have Loki, I don't think so. I don't think he really would be a good pickup, because Loki, again, is free to play and you could easily level him up, which is kind of a bummer, man. That sucks. As far as his uniform options, I mean, guys, he's got Carnage. He's got, this version of Iron Man. That sucks. We got cooldown here with Red Hawk. I mean, let me go ahead and change that to ignore defense really quick. We'll do a little auto change. All right, just to go ahead and max out my ignore defense really quick. This shouldn't take long at all. I love the auto change. Nice, nice, nice. And really, I could just put HP if I wanted to level that uniform up, but I'm not going to level that uniform up because it's not very good. And then the next uniform is, Mr. Fantastic, an outdated uniform, which sucks. And then the last uniform is Emma Frost. So I'm gonna go ahead and change this one here because at least I do have it at Mythic, and he's already got plenty of critical damage. I mean, it's pretty jacked up. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to Energy Attack to get a little bit more out of him. So the runs that I did, with the stats that you guys just recently saw. There we go. That's a little bit better. But his uniform options are bad. They're just not very good at all, which really, really sucks. Way to motivate people to buy those uniforms in Netmarble. Way to motivate them, If you'd have made this character like God tier and just godly, like a step above other characters that are, close to the meta, if not in the meta, then people would probably be more inclined to level up those other uniform options. But because he's just strong, right? He's super strong, but he's not meta breaking. People probably won't care. So good job, Netmarble. Not bad. So let me show you guys what he can do, all right? We'll go into World Boss, right? Okay. And we'll take on Null first, all right? And against Null, we'll go against stage 35, right? Because we do need super villains. And we'll use this team right here. Now, what sucks about this is he does have 40% ignore dodge. And if I was using the CTP of energy, we would always have enough ignore dodge. I mean, Ultron has none in his kit except for the passive. And it's nice, but a lot of characters on their tier 3 or awakened skills, they have ignore dodge. I wish they would have at least done that for him. Plus his tier 3 doesn't have ignore iframe. That's another thing that's a complaint of mine. They couldn't even give him ignore iframe on his tier 3? What? Really? And then we're using these strikers right here, right? There are no ignore dodge strikers. And again, I could put Proxima in leadership, but then Ultron won't have his leadership. So, I mean, we only got 40% ignore dodge. Now, if you're using a mighty CTP of destruction, then obviously you're going to have 100% ignore dodge every time you build up the strike proc, right? And that's something that really hurts his damage, is that Null's going to be dodging a lot of his attacks. Okay. But I mean, when you play with the character, I mean, he's easy to play, guys. I mean, seriously. I mean, he is just like, I mean, you just run through these skills, right? And you can just put the proc on the tier 3 every other rotation. It's gravy train. I want to get away from the meteorites there because he can die. He does have the decreased damage received, which is nice. But Ultron can die, guys, you know. Let's see here. Oh, we got time frozen. No biggie, no biggie. I mean, I do like the way he plays as far as like being able to cancel skills and run into him and keep the proc where it belongs. I mean, that's nice. I mean, what's not to like about that? That's awesome. Right? So like if you're playing with a proc on this guy, I mean, you're actually just loving life because you're pretty much can keep the proc where it belongs the entire time. That's awesome. If his tier 3 had the 100% accumulation, that would have been a little bit better than what he's got. It's nice that he's got 100% damage proc on the tier 3, but if he would have had the Shirag effect, right, or Hela or Doom, it would have been a lot better, right? It would have been a lot better. And honestly, you know, that's the least they could have done for this character. I mean, Sharon Rogers is a free-to-play character. They could at least done that for this guy. I mean, come on. He's Infinity Ultron. Right? And I just, I don't know. You know, it's weird because, like, part of me really enjoys playing him because he's so good with a proc. He's so easy, right? Like, pretty much anybody could play this character using a damage proc. And I also like that he does have an iframe on that 5th skill to avoid the tentacles. But as you guys can see, like, even with 25% pierce, right? We got 180% proc. That took 2 full minutes, right? That took 2 full minutes. That is a long time to be able to do this, so which tells you that, okay, so I guess we need, you know, to have maybe a little bit better build, even though all the stats are pretty much maxed out, or just have, you know, a mighty whatever, a reforged CTP. And that isn't what people wanted to hear. You know, they don't want to hear that you need to use a reforged CTP to really make a character shine. I mean, you're going to have to use a reforged CTP no matter what to make characters shine if you really want to push high levels of World Boss Legend. But at stage 35, I wouldn't think I would need it, right? I'm going to go ahead and switch here in case I die here. I wouldn't think we'd need it. And, you know, the other thing about Infinity Ultron that's kind of weird to me is, why doesn't he have, like, I mean, like, Spider-Man's got a built-in debuff in his kit. Why doesn't Ultron? I don't understand that. And again, Spider-Man's a free-to-play character. I mean, Ultron to me just, it's weird to say this, but I just feel like the character kind of got shafted on a little bit. I don't feel like they really did enough for him, right? There we go. There we go. If you miss a skill, go ahead and go another. And I mean, look at this, guys. I mean, this is pretty rough for him. We're probably gonna die, right? And we did die, right? But I'm just showing you guys the damage that he's doing. It's just not good enough. I know on other accounts, other YouTubers have been doing stage 35, but either they got much better cards than me. I mean, I have 126% energy attack. I have 25% pierce, right? I got a mythic uniform on the character. I got mythic energy attack Urus on him, and I'm using a regular 180% damage proc. And, you know, so players that have, you know, higher stats, better cards, more energy attack, they're going to be able to do this. And players that are using a mighty, right, or a brilliant, obviously, are going to be able to do this. But as you guys can see with the plain shade build, not using a reforged CTP on an account that has 126% energy attack and 25% pierce, Ultron is not doing this. He is not going to get this done. Right? Now, maybe if I put Proxima in the leadership, but then he's going to lose 55% all attack from the leadership. So it's kind of kind of screwed. And then Mephisto, I mean, stage 40, guys, right? I think we have to go to stage 40 before we can actually use him, right? Well, here's Mail. We go stage 19. We can go stage 19, right? Take him out. And let me see here. Now, luckily, we do have War Machine, who actually can give 40% all attack to Ultron, which is nice because he is a machine type. So that's actually pretty cool that we can actually use that, right? And I got one fire resist in there. We'll go ahead and try to do this with just one fire resist character. I mean, this is just stage 19, guys. And then you won't be able to use Ultron again until stage 40, which there's no way he's going to be able to do that. I mean, maybe with a Brilliant or something, maybe he could then, but there's no way in hell he's going to do it with the build I have right now. Okay. Now, it's nice that he's got that heal, and oh god, his movement speed is just abysmal. It is abysmal, guys. God almighty. So slow. And I'm trying not to switch the character. I'm trying to keep him in there so I can do more damage with him. Just gotta wait a little bit. Make sure we get our damage accumulation before we hit that tier 3. I really wish they would have gave him a debuff, though. It just kind of sucks. Now, he broke the meter fairly quick. That's nice. That's nice. If we get caught whenever Mephisto is... Come on, tier 3. There we go. If we get caught in that one attack like this one right here... There we go. Well, we actually withstood it. I mean, stage 19, I guess, you know, Mephisto just isn't doing as much damage. Alright, we're going to watch out here. Slowpoke. Slowpoke, slowpoke. Whoa, slowpoke, yeah. There we go, there we go, there we go. See how these bars are flying off? That's what I want to see at stage 40, right? Maybe that's too much. Maybe that's expecting too much from the character, right? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ooh, God, oh God, we got caught in the tornadoes. And this is why I wish he had a debuff. It absolutely sucks that he gets caught in those tornadoes. Now I'm going to go ahead and switch because we need to use somebody that's got a little speed. Because Ultron, I mean, God, man, he is so freaking slow and it sucks so much. Come over here, bud. Follow me over here. Whoa. Come over here. Luckily, War Machine's pretty fast. And actually, Taskmaster's pretty quick on his feet as well. Why a robot that flies around in the sky that actually could fight the Watcher is not fast is beyond me. It really doesn't make any sense, but okay. There we go. I mean, he's melting stage 19, guys. I mean, we're using 2 supports, but he is melting the living hell out of it. I really do love how you can just cancel his skills so fast. There we go. I do love that he's in that iframe in the 5th skill. That is nice. Okay, want to watch out. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Get that tier 3. Melt, melt, melt. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy. Now, luckily, this attack here is kind of slow. We need to watch out for the tornadoes there. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, we're gonna watch out for this. I really wish he had ignore iframe on that damn tier 3. And he kind of got out of range right there, which kind of sucked. Okay, so I'm gonna switch to War Machine here. Whoa, 1. Don't get hit, dig it. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. Ooh. Come over here, bro. Come over here, bro. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. And War Machine just barely getting away from him. We got hit. 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 Crap, 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 crap. Well, just go ahead and let him die. Piss on it. Here we go. There we go. Now we're in the last phase. Luckily, we still got Taskmaster to kind of run around. Now, one thing that is nice about Ultron is that he does, you know, have the accumulation based on how much damage you deal, which is nice. That is nice. But he doesn't have a damn debuff, which, oh crap, we got caught, we got caught. We got caught. Come on, 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 man. Come on, come on now. Get away, get away. Get away, 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 get away. God dang it, man. Oh my god, oh my god. I think I'm just gonna let him die. Piss on it. Yeah, we'll just let him die, and then we'll just bring in Ultron to do the final blow, hopefully. And see here, like, we don't have a debuff. We can't get away. We're pretty much screwed. Right? And, you know, that's the thing, guys. Like, you know, I mean, I could do this. Obviously, if I played it again, I could obviously do it if I really wanted to. But that just shows you guys, like, he feels incomplete. Like, the character should have a debuff on him. He should absolutely have a debuff on him to keep him from getting stunned. That would help him out a lot. I mean, it's Infinity Ultron. Okay, I had a little technical difficulty, but you guys get what I mean, right? I mean, he just feels incomplete. He really should have debuff removal on him. He really should be a little bit stronger. This accumulation should be 1%. It shouldn't be this 0.5%. I mean, it really is a great upgrade. It's a funny thing, man, because I know he's so much better than what he was before, but I mean, I can tell you guys that I probably won't be using this character at all because honestly, there's just other characters that I feel are more complete, just as strong that can do this. But I mean, if you don't have Loki, then this will be a good universal villain for you to pick up. If you do have Loki, then I probably wouldn't recommend Ultron to you unless he's one of your favorite characters. Obviously, if he's your favorite character, then you should go ahead and pick him up, man. So let me know what y'all think about Infinity Ultron. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GMT+7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See you, everybody.